everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Kate here at another Horse Life video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the corn maze. And in today's video, I'll be discussing how you guys can easily beat this corn maze and it could become the most easiest mini game in the game yet. This is something that I discovered thanks to one of my fans during a live stream. Just shout out to that person as they did help me actually discover this little cheat or go around to make the corn maze so much easier. I will also be discussing, for those that are on mobile that cannot do this, I will be discussing tips and things that you could do to make the corn maze easier for you, since this method that I have does not work for mobile. With that said though, I hope you guys do enjoy today's video and find this very helpful, and let's get right into it. So the first thing I'm going to discuss is what you should have before entering the maze. Honestly, it's pretty simple. I would just have a horse that's like Quest who has a good agility, because it is much easier to kind of get around the maze faster when you have a horse that has higher agility. I like to equip them before I go into the maze because it's obviously keeps it so that I don't have as much time kind of wasted on that. Now to discuss what I discovered, or I should say what my fan from my live stream discovered, is if you enter the maze and you hit Shift P, you would enter free cam mode. Now this is basically like the camera mode that is available to you, except this one you can actually zoom out and find the corn in the maze. You can see all the whereabouts of the maze and you can search for the corn until you find it. What you're kind of looking for when you're using this, and by the way this only works on computer, as mobile I tried ways to do this free cam and I didn't find a way, so you can only do this on computer, and I'm pretty sure console you can do this on with a certain button, but I do not know that button. If you know, just let me know. It takes a little bit, but once you find the corn you will be able to go to it. You can see here the corn is a big glowing corn for those who don't know what it looks like. So basically just use the free cam and go all the way to the corn from your place. So you just kind of find little openings and then you hit Shift P again and it will disappear, and you kind of just go where you saw the little lineup to actually go to the corn. Now for people who are on mobile, of course this doesn't work, so another tip that I would actually add in with this is when you're doing the maze, just look for light, because when you get closer to the corn, as you can see here, if I go past the corn, you can see behind the wall there is a bunch of light kind of being displayed from the behind the wall. So if you are on mobile, this is something you could be using to find the center of the maze, as it's a little bit easier when you're looking for the light. Now you can only find it when you're really close to the corn, so if you see light that means that you're really close to the middle of the maze. Now after the maze there is actually a very long cooldown of 6 minutes and 14 seconds, but you can actually cheat this. If you literally just leave the game and then come back, the cooldown will actually be kind of reduced. So we're gonna go ahead and rejoin and I'll show you guys what I mean by that. So I have joined a new server. As you can probably see, there's different people on this list, and we go over to the corn and we're gonna see how long the cooldown is. It looks like we could go right into it. So if you literally just rejoin into a new server, the countdown will basically just be gone, and you can basically just enter the maze as soon as you join into the game. So you can eliminate that cooldown and you could just server hop until you are satisfied with doing the maze as much times as you want. Now the maze does give 75 souls, so it is actually pretty useful to be doing the maze a lot, because it is like very good for like getting a lot of souls basically. I don't know how else to describe it, but yeah, that is everything that I kind of have for you for like tips and tricks for the corn maze. Hopefully it makes it a little bit easier on you, knowing that you can actually view from the free cam that we have in the game. Now, I don't know if this is ever going to be fixed where you can't actually do this in the maze, so I would do this now before they end up fixing it or removing the chance to actually be able to use the free cam while doing the maze. So yeah, that's basically everything I have for you guys for the corn maze. Hopefully this helped you guys with the corn maze and made life a little bit easier. I wish I could make life a little bit easier on mobile players, but I don't think there's something available, as I did use my phone to actually try and find some little cheat that the way that I did with the corn maze on my PC, but there was no really way to do it, so I'm unfortunately unable to do that. But I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!